They're not going to stop us from doing this.
Here's a Fox reporter at an anti-ICE protest in Charlotte, because now there's been a push of ICE people in Charlotte saying that there is pushback against them.
Good evening, Jesse. We are only on day 4 of this operation, and DHS says that it has already arrested more than 200 illegal immigrants, and the operation is getting a ton of support, as DHS says that many of these people have criminal backgrounds involving things like assault, gang affiliation, drunk driving, and more. But as you can see by this protest, there is also a lot of pushback towards this immigration crackdown.
Might I offer a little advice? I usually offer advice for MSNBC hosts and CNN hosts on the terrible jobs that they're doing, but might I offer some advice to the people that are out there protesting? I want you to think for a minute. What are you protesting? Are we kicking out legal citizens of the United States? And the answer to that is no. So for some reason, you are protesting American citizens, ICE officers, who are just doing their job to make sure that America is safe and that we know who is here and that illegals aren't coming here and doing criminal acts. I mean, the act of coming here illegally is criminal in and of itself, but then doing secondary illegal acts, bringing drugs, et cetera, et cetera. But meanwhile, you guys are outside of ICE headquarters, basically LARPing as revolutionaries and throwing firecrackers and screaming about racism and all this other stuff. And it's like, these are the people that are trying to create the conditions so you can live. It's just so freaking dumb. Here's a bit more from Homan.
I'd also ask them what they have achieved. What did they achieve in LA protests, in Chicago protests, in Charlotte protests, in New York City? What did they achieve? I'll tell you what they achieved. Every time they do this, they achieve more officers are sent to do these operations, more arrests are made, and we flood the zone with more officers. The results of all this foolishness, more arrests, more safety on the street, more ICE officers, they're not going to stop us from doing this.
Connor, can you jump back into that video and just give me a screenshot of some of those protesters there? Because, yeah, or we can just look at some of this. It's like, okay, so they have all these other flags, they're masked. Now, I'll go on the assumption that these people are legal citizens of the United States, because otherwise I don't think they would have the balls to be outside of an ICE facility, right? But where is their allegiance? Like, what? You have masks. No human is illegal. Sorry, lady. Yes, illegals are illegal. That's not racist, and that's not me being a dick. That's just a fact. So we have a secondary problem here that really nobody wants to think about. The initial problem is the illegals, but now we also have a set of people in the United States that think that the United States shouldn't have sovereign borders, that everybody should be able to come here, that you should actively and proactively protest the people who are trying to defend the country. Yes, as a legal citizen, you can protest whatever you want as long as you do it peacefully. But I'm just talking about like the mindset of someone that has everything backwards. And we are going to have to think about how to deal with that and how to deprogram some of these people.